Hello, this is the instructional video on how to do cabs. Cabs must be up on the Telebill FTP every month on the 17th before you go home. They run the bill run first thing in the morning on the 18th. Sometimes kind of early, sometimes later in the afternoon. Regardless, you need to have the Frontier cabs up and also the TNCI. So I'm gonna go through the Frontier procedure, how you actually get the data. The FTP login, SFTP, secure FTP login, is here. You can see all the information here. I've already have it configured on a software. So what you do is you basically log into or start up the program WSFTP, okay, and then see it automatically logs in. I'm going to go ahead and close that, so we're not automatically logging in. We're going to go up here and I'm going to select the Frontier FTP. Okay. Then you're going to see two folders. Okay, the DPI BDT is monthly billing, and the DUF folder, the ENDVR DUF, is your monthlies or dailies. They're actually dailies, but we only pick them up. You should probably pick these up, a couple times a week. I try not to let them get too far behind, just so we have them. What you'll do is you'll select the very first one, and then you'll hold the Shift key down, and then you'll grab all of them, highlight all of them, and then you'll hit the little arrow key. You can see down here the speed that they are transferring and how much time you have left. So in the past, we've actually had to, with Verizon, we've actually had to click and download, click and download, click and download. I think Mr. Plickard remembers those days. This is much easier this way, FTP transferring, so I'm very grateful for the FTP transferring. And then we'd have to click and manually rename each one of those. Now I set up another program once this is done that will actually, what it does is it will actually put a date and a .text on the end of the file, so you do not have to do each one individually. It'll actually go through and do it to all the files as we download. But you want to be careful, because with that same power you can also mess up a lot of files. So don't be careless in using this renaming. Okay, it's just about completed here. Okay, and they are done. Now back over here, you just simply want to right click, because they're already highlighted. Go to Operations and Delete, and Yes to All. And that basically removes them from the remote source. We don't want to re-download them again. That would be bad. And then finally we can disconnect. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and shut this program. Okay. Next thing you're going to want to do is fire up this program, FileBoss. I kind of forgot what it was called, but it is definitely the FileBoss. Well, this is a paid software. We have used this for quite a bit of renaming, and it has a lot of different features for renaming. But for this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to basically rename and add an extension on that looks something like this. Okay. So now you'll want to select all of the files that you just downloaded, and we need to add a date on it. So I've already set up the script. You'll basically just hit rename. You'll come up here. Now pay attention to this too, because 10/18/2013, that is the October bill run. So all the files that you rename right now, make sure that date's right. Don't go from month to month, because I've done it. And if you do goof up, you have to go back and manually change them, and that's a very big waste of time. So okay, so you want to make sure the date's correct. The dash is a separator, and the dot text, and we're going to actually add that after. And then check the no confirmation. Otherwise, you have to keep hitting OK for every file. We'll say OK. It's going to work for a minute. Okay, now you can see that all of the files, and it actually did that over the network. So that was actually a network file rename, which is really nice. We no longer need this application. It's served its purpose, well, till next month. So we're going to go ahead and hit the X. And now if you notice, you'll see all the files here have the date and the dot text on them. Okay, now we need to get these to Telebill. Okay, for that we are going to use Flash FXP. You can use Qt FTP. You can use any FTP software. And to get them up to Telebill, you'll simply use the Telebill login account, which I'm not going to specify for security reasons in this video, but it is accessible from this client. You want to, on this side, you want to browse to the S drive, and then go to Frontier, pending, and then we want to select all these files, and then we are going to transfer them over to Telebill. It's basically in the users U4COM folder over on Telebill. We don't put anything in the subfolders other than the TNCI, and I'll cover that here as soon as this is all done. Actually, while this is uploading, and you want to make sure that these do get uploaded, so don't accidentally close it. Okay, so I'm going to close that, and I do not need that right now. So I'm going to go over here, TNCI shortcut. I've been using this shortcut for years, and it's basically on the TNCI website instructions. So this, and that's just a shortcut. So this file is actually on the S drive. So go to the S drive, and then we'll go to TNCI, and then we'll see TNCI website instructions. And this is kind of something that Mr. Plickard handed off to me many years ago. 2007 actually, he handed that off to me. So I've been keeping up to date on the records here. Okay, now this month is the 10th, and we have not done anything with the 10th yet. The login information is up here at the top. So I suggest you use IE for this, and that's simply because of TNCI's web software. You can use IE. You can try Firefox or another browser, see if that works for you, but you may have to just simply re-request the files. So I'm going to paste that link up here, and then I'm going to use the login information 65661. U4COM, and then the password. Okay, and then once you get into the TNCI website, you'll go to account information. You can see I clicked that, and then on the left side here, traffic download. And then you'll want to get all of the files that are unbilled. You'll tick this box here. Now I'm not going to do it right now because it's too early. We don't want to have the data yet, so I'm going to leave it. We're going to pretend I click this send download request, and in a few minutes you'll see a download link over here. It'll be ready, and you'll click that, and you'll actually download it back over to the S drive into TNCI, data unzipped, it'll be a file in here. Actually, I'll go grab last month's file. Okay, there's last month's file right there. Yep, it's a dangerous file. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy that so I can delete it later. What you'll end up with is a file that looks somewhat like this. Okay, and then what you'll do is you'll just you'll extract here. Okay, you don't need the header or the README doc. You can just delete those. The only one we're really interested in getting up to Telebill is this file here. This one you'll just basically cut and you'll paste it into uploaded. Obviously the file exists still, so move and replace. Sure. And now you'll want to go back to your FTP. And you see here that the files have been uploaded. It actually tells me that it's been uploaded here in the log. 30 files. And I don't see any in my queue here anymore. So what I want to do so that I know that these are already done is I want to drag and drop these into the uploaded dated folder. Okay. Now when that's done, I need to get the TNCI data up. So I'm going to go into the TNCI folder. And that is also stored on the S drive. TNCI data unzipped. And you would basically just drag and drop this file. I'm going to go ahead and skip it because I don't want to do anything on Telebill's side to mess with the dates on the file. So I'm gonna skip it, but you would drag and drop that over, and that would actually have to be done on the 17th before the 18th. Okay. Now on the 21st, what you'll want to do, since I'm already in the FTP, on the 21st of every month, we need to get all of the data over to Telesphere. Okay, so I'm gonna disconnect from Telebill. The data that you want to get over to Telesphere is just the frontier data. And like say last month 9/18, what I would do is I would just come in here. I would not get the BDT files, but I would grab everything else in this folder, and I would go on the FTP over to Telesphere. Okay, and then 2013 folder, and then you would basically create a folder that looks similar. Like the next one will be I'll create this folder now. Will be the October data. So I'll move the October data. I would go to the October data on the 21st. You can put it over on the 20th. You can put it over on the 18th. It doesn't really matter. If you want to do it all on the same day, that's fine. Just make sure whatever you upload, make sure it's identical to what you uploaded to Telebill. Just so they match, so you can compare billing records. I don't know that it has made a difference in the past, but that's just the way I've been doing it. So then you'll actually go in and just grab all of the 10/18 data. Okay, and then you would want to basically drag and drop that. I'm not going to do it right now, but you want to drag and drop that into the Telesphere folder and let it complete. And then the following month you'll create another folder just like this, 11/18, and you'll just keep right on going. Again, you do not want to upload the BDTs. The BDT is actually billing data. there's no need for that to go to Telebill or to Telesphere. Okay, and then when you're done, you can just close your browsers. Oh, and kind of scattered here. I'm sorry about this, but when you are done with the TNCI, when you have that uploaded and you verified it, what you do is you actually select this right here from the date all the way on over to downloaded, and you actually just copy that, and then Ben likes it to be recorded in this text file. So I've been recording that in the text file. So you just paste it, and you'll actually have something that says finished. So that'll say finished after you've downloaded it. And I just kind of add the 0 there, just kind of make it pretty. Okay. And then you would, when you close this file, you would actually save that. You'd click save. I'm going to not save. Okay. And I think that's pretty much it with the cabs data. So yeah, that's it. And with that, I'm going to end this video, and good luck.